Sumiko Inaba boldly claimed she would defeat Dakota Ditcheva and become the new face of the PFL.
I mean, she's the face of PFL. If I take out the face of PFL, am I the face of PFL now?
With confidence in her words, she underestimated the storm she was about to face. But Dakota wasn't just hype, she was the real deal.
They literally want to come in and take everything I have, and that's how I have to approach every single fight. I have to protect every single ounce of my career, my life.
Expect fireworks, and you won't be disappointed on July 19th.
She's no walkover, but I don't think she's on my level. I'm going to show that in South Africa.
And in the cage, she silenced all doubts.
The damage so far in this fight, it's been one-way traffic.
Oh, nasty knee to the middle from Dakota. And a flurry down to the body. Here's the elbow.
You are watching Boxing Planet, and in this video, we will talk and see about the most hyped match of the year, Dakota Ditcheva versus Sumiko Inaba. Two undefeated warriors stepped into the cage with everything on the line. We'll break down the fight highlights, explore the intense buildup, and finally reveal who came out on top in this explosive showdown. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into the match and find out exactly how it all went down between Dakota and Sumiko. Dakota Ditcheva and Sumiko Inaba faced off on July 19th, 2025 in Cape Town, South Africa at PFL Champions Series 2. Round 1. From the opening bell, the intensity was palpable. Inaba came out aggressive, trying to assert herself with pressure and movement, but Ditcheva immediately responded with precise range management, using front kicks to the face to keep Inaba at bay. One of the early front kicks landed cleanly, snapping Inaba's head back and giving a taste of Ditcheva's striking accuracy. Inaba attempted to close the distance and clinch, but every time she did, Ditcheva punished her with brutal knees and sharp elbows. At one point in the first round, Inaba went for a takedown, but Ditcheva expertly reversed the position and began landing heavy shots from the clinch, backing Inaba to the cage. The first round ended with Ditcheva clearly in control, her striking far more effective and her defense shutting down nearly all of Inaba's offense. The second round saw more of the same, but with even more urgency from Ditcheva. She opened the round with another clean front kick and continued to dominate in the clinch. Her elbows were sharp, slicing through Inaba's guard, and her knees to the body were relentless. Around the halfway mark of the round, Ditcheva appeared to injure her left hand and signaled it to her corner, but she didn't let up. Instead of backing off, she adjusted her strategy by throwing more kicks, right hands, and elbows. Even with one compromised hand, Ditcheva landed over 170 total strikes throughout the fight. Inaba tried to rally, throwing counterpunches and shooting for takedowns, but Ditcheva's takedown defense was flawless. She stuffed every attempt and continued to land at will from mid and close range. The third round showcased Ditcheva's heart and adaptability. She switched stances, used spinning kicks, and fired leg kicks to keep Inaba guessing. Inaba was visibly swollen and exhausted, but she refused to go down, absorbing everything Ditcheva threw with incredible toughness. Near the end of the round, Ditcheva let out a visible expression of pain from her injured hand, but still threw a flurry of strikes to close out the fight strong. It was clear she wanted to finish, but Inaba's chin and determination kept her on her feet. The final bell rang at 5 o'clock of round 3, and everyone in the arena knew who had won. All three judges scored the fight 30-27 in favor of Dakota Ditcheva. Despite her dominant win, Ditcheva looked emotional in the cage, acknowledging the pain in her hand and the toll the fight took. Yet she also smiled, knowing she had just extended her undefeated record to 15-0 and continued her journey to the top of the PFL Flyweight division.
Yeah, I think I've injured my left arm, but I think I'm just more gutted because I've been out for so long and then I've come back and I'm injured again, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much.
After the fight, she confirmed she had signed a new contract extension with PFL and was looking ahead to face the winner of the upcoming Liz Carmouche versus Gina Bishop fight scheduled for August 15th.
Holfield, I know you have to heal up, but when you come back, what are you looking forward to?
I mean, I have just re-signed with PFL. We've come to a great agreement and I'm going to look forward to the next few years together, so hopefully we can carry on bringing crowds like this because you guys really set a standard, so congratulations, guys.
Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva fans, let her know how you feel.
The win not only proved Ditcheva's dominance, but also her ability to stay composed and tactical under pressure, even while dealing with an injury mid-fight. This match was a clear reminder that Dakota Ditcheva is one of the most complete and dangerous fighters in women's MMA today. Dakota Ditcheva's dominance is no surprise to those who know her background. She was born into the fight game. Her mother, Lisa Howarth, is a world champion in Muay Thai, and that warrior spirit runs deep in Dakota's blood. Growing up around elite-level martial arts shaped her mindset, discipline, and technique from a young age. Her training is intense, focused, and guided by years of family expertise. She combines traditional Muay Thai fundamentals with modern MMA tactics, making her nearly unbeatable. That foundation, paired with her mental toughness, is what truly sets her apart and keeps her undefeated inside the cage.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.
Now, let's check out some of Dakota's other impressive fights. A fight that shocked the entire USA. From trash talk to a brutal first-round finish, this match proved Dakota isn't just hype, she's a knockout machine. Let's break it down. Dakota Ditcheva faced Katherine at PFL 10 in what turned out to be another showcase of Ditcheva's striking dominance. From the opening bell, Dakota came out calm yet calculated, maintaining her signature upright Muay Thai stance and controlling the center of the smart cage. Katherine, stepping in with a tough reputation and an aggressive fighting style, looked to push forward early, but quickly realized she was dealing with a different level of precision. Dakota began testing her range with stabbing front kicks and stiff jabs, forcing to react rather than initiate. About a minute into the round, Dakota started to find her timing. She landed a solid body kick that made step back, followed by a clean right hand that snapped her opponent's head back. Katherine tried to close the distance and clinch, but Dakota easily shrugged her off and returned to striking range. Then came the beginning of the end. Dakota landed a clean right hook-left body shot combination that visibly hurt As backed up toward the cage wall, Dakota pressed forward, throwing a flurry of punches with deadly accuracy. A powerful right dropped to the canvas, and without hesitation, Dakota followed her down with brutal ground and pound shots.
There's a club and a right hand.
Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hand of face. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
The referee quickly jumped in to stop the fight, giving Dakota a first-round TKO victory. It was another statement win for the undefeated rising star, proving she wasn't just hype, but a serious force in the flyweight division. The highly anticipated PFL debut of undefeated flyweight Dakota Ditcheva pitted her against kickboxing specialist Lisa Malden. From the opening bell, Ditcheva asserted dominance, mixing powerful low kicks with sharp body punches and teep kicks, forcing Malden to retreat and defend off the fence. Strikes to the leg and body quickly inflicted visible damage. Around the midway point of round 1, Ditcheva landed a crushing knee to the body, visibly hurting Malden. She followed up with relentless ground and pound before finishing with a front kick and naked strikes, prompting referee stoppage at 3:54, earning Ditcheva a first-round TKO and maximum 6 points in the PFL standings across outlets. Analysts praised her technical precision, power, and clinical finishing ability. MMA Junkie described it as a methodical beatdown, while BBC Sport noted her mix of head and body strikes dismantled Malden in under 4 minutes. This victory marked Ditcheva's 9th professional stoppage and cemented her as a rising force in the global flyweight division. Her flawless performance in this dominant debut set the tone for a strong PFL campaign. The fight between Gina Bishop and Dakota Ditcheva took place on August 2nd, 2024 at PFL 7 in Nashville, Tennessee. Gina Bishop was riding high on confidence before the fight, boldly claiming in interviews and press conferences that she would easily defeat Dakota Ditcheva. But when the cage door closed, reality came crashing in. From the very first bell, Dakota Ditcheva came out like a storm. Fast, focused, and ferocious. There was no hesitation in her movement. While Gina seemed relaxed at first, maybe even too relaxed, Dakota wasted no time testing her striking range. She landed a crisp leg kick followed by a quick jab that immediately caught Gina's attention. Gina tried to close the distance, aiming for a takedown early on, hoping to bring the fight into her world. But Dakota's takedown defense was rock solid. She sprawled, pivoted, and kept the fight standing, where she held the clear advantage. Every failed takedown attempt drained Gina's energy and added to her frustration. Gina began to wear the damage, both physically and mentally. By the end of the first round, Gina was breathing heavily, her corner scrambling to adjust their strategy. The plan to easily defeat Dakota had crumbled. The second round was even more brutal. Dakota, sensing that Gina was slowing down, increased the pressure. Her combinations became more fluid, her strikes more punishing. A stiff body shot had Gina wincing, and a follow-up kick to the ribs visibly staggered her. Valentina Skatici faced off against Dakota Ditcheva on April 20th, 2024, in a high-stakes bout for the PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Championship. Before the match, Valentina Skatici stirred the pot during pre-fight interviews by boldly claiming that Dakota Ditcheva was overrated and hadn't been truly tested by a worthy opponent.
Maybe she never fought with someone like me, so I won't just fight.
As the two fighters entered the cage, the atmosphere was electric, with fans eagerly waiting to see if Valentina's confident words would translate into a performance capable of dethroning the dangerous and undefeated Dakota Ditcheva. The opening round saw Skatici immediately trying to impose her will, pushing forward aggressively with a barrage of jabs and low kicks aimed at disrupting Dakota's rhythm. For a moment, it seemed like Valentina's strategy might be working, as she managed to clip Dakota with a stiff right hand that momentarily staggered the British fighter. But Dakota remained composed, her eyes laser-focused, her footwork sharp as ever as she circled out of danger and began picking her shots with clinical precision. What an incredible performance by Dakota Ditcheva. Her dominance in the cage and that powerful finish against Sumiko Inaba prove once again why she's one of the most dangerous fighters in the game today. With every match, Dakota continues to raise the bar and solidify her place at the top. If you enjoyed watching this brutal and unforgettable victory, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more epic fight breakdowns, highlights, and all the latest action from the world of MMA. Stay tuned, because Dakota's journey is just getting started.
What am I going to do in the next 16 years? What's the best thing I can do? Get ready to meet God.